Alright, welcome back, folks. Welcome to Tales of Equestria, the Crystal Book and Black Coin. I'm your host and DM, Lord Lucan. Starting from right to left, tell us a little about yourself and who are you playing as? Starting with you, Athena.
Well, as ever, doing Pinnacle and enjoying wandering around in the caves with the puzzles at the moment. The ghosts are being kind of obnoxious and making us suss out their secrets. So this was rather engaging, I'm sure, and plenty of chances to run off and get lost in various corners here.
Excellent. Christopher, tell us a bit about yourself.
I am Fabio, the male unicorn. I was absent from the previous session, but was available in previous sessions prior to that, simply accompanying the other player characters in their adventures with a whole bunch of different problems we need to solve one at a time. The question is, in which order?
Sorry, I thought the game was at 6.
At 6? I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe my rusty brain is just being weird.
Koltar, tell us about yourself. And who are you playing as? Izzy?
I'm playing as Koltar Kingsley. It's a unicorn character. It's my first time doing any role playing, so I'm just... I'm here to try it out.
Well, welcome.
Thanks.
Oh, unicorn, you made it. Woohoo!
Woo! I was taking a nap. Realized how long my nap was.
Ah, yes.
Sleeping on the job.
Lazy Sundays.
Yep.
Unicorn, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and who are you playing as?
I am Unicorn, and I'm playing Razzle Dazzle. And, I just befriended the element of despair, so,
Which brings me up to my next point. Who can tell me what happened last time?
I'll tell it. At least as best as I can. So basically, you guys, I don't really know what happened before, but I know you guys found me in a in the dungeon in this weird, creepy place. You got me out of my cell for some reason. I was just there, and we went down. We're a little bit indecisive at first, but we eventually went in and talked to the nice little ghosties who were telling us things, evil things, but mostly nice things. And then we solved a bunch of puzzles, a bunch of riddles, and then we after that we went back and used one of the keys to give us some information that wasn't really any use in the end. Then we got into a fight with with something that could turn me into stone. Well, turn me and Princess Twilight into stone. And then we went and threw a party for the what was it? The Army of Despair.
Mm-hmm.
Something we called them, right? Yeah.
Endless Shadows. Yep.
Yeah. Shadows of Despair, whatever. We threw a party for ghosts, is what we were trying to say. And we got the final key. We went back and opened it up. We thought we were gonna have to get into this fight. Instead, I ended up making friends with the bear instead of killing him.
Friends, quote unquote.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna show you what I can do with friendship.
So, speaking of friendship, everybody obtains 5 tokens of friendship.
Oh.
Does anybody have anything they'd like to add? Sorry about the technical errors last time. The audio was cut out because it was an updated program. So the settings weren't properly set. This time everything should be correct. Everything is recording. So does anyone have anything else to add?
That's it for me.
Since I was absent last time, I have nothing for the moment.
Just these friendship tokens.
Excellent. So we have a scene of a dungeon, right? We have Razzle Dazzle currently speaking to the element of disharmony, despair. Twilight Sparkle and your companions are currently observing this scene, right?
I think Twilight Sparkle is also having a little revelation of being told that she's possibly the element of dark magic. She's having a moment there, probably overthinking it.
Mm-hmm.
Like she does.
Let's see who's all here. Let's go ahead and get a head count and go ahead and stick everybody in here with Twilight Sparkle. So in order to have your character, Koltar, you need to click your character sheet and drag it over. You have a brand new player to roll 20 and everything else. So, yep. You have to click and drag it over.
It's not letting me look at the chat for some reason.
Alright.
Weird. I'm gonna start real fast.
Yeah, roll 20. Roll 20 is ever so iffy.
It wasn't letting me look at the chat for some odd reason.
Out of one of the many cells that are within this dungeon, you find Koltar. And everyone is free within this place. Despair seems to have been pacified by Razzle Dazzle's luckiness. You rolled 2 natural ones back to back against Razzle Dazzle's charming effects. He seems to be amused, and he's told you everything about his plans. So confident and willing to share.
Yeah, because he's a good friend.
Because he's a friend, quote unquote.
Yeah, no, it's not quote unquote. It's just the truth.
Friends. So to be clear, this was the villain of last season, in which you have just befriended.
I mean, Discord got befriended.
Right.
You know, at the end of last season, that was exactly what we kept trying to do. So, I suppose.
What do you want me to do? Kill him? Nah.
Well, that was the other option, and really, you know, we were debating about that for a long time.
I can tell you 2 reasons why you shouldn't kill him. 1, killing's wrong. 2, if you kill him, he would just come back. Well, maybe not him, but someone else would just take up the mantle of despair.
Well, we know exactly who would become despair at that point.
No, we wouldn't. I would have just killed them and it would have been done. We wouldn't learn anything.
Oh, we would have learned a few interesting things, if nothing else. I'm sure it would have been educational.
Yeah, well, maybe not. Anyway. Darling, I'm glad that we are all thinking about this, but what are we going to do? You're all kind of just sitting there in thought.
Well, it's not a lot we can do until we resolve the current matter with the creature here.
Pinkie Pie, what do you think about being friends with despair?
Pinkie Pie smiles at this idea and looks back at Twilight. The Twilight kind of scolds, like, kind of gives you like a scold, like, I don't trust him. Pinkie Pie's like, yeah, let's be friends. And despair, of course, is always like, yes, let's be friends.
Yes, I think we shouldn't trust despair either.
Well, I think that we should at least put just a bit little trust. You never know when you need a little bit of sadness in your life.
Yeah, I agree.
A little bit of sadness is fine. Despair is a whole nother matter.
Well,
It is insidious.
I like to sing the little song. You see, at one point, I was as joyous as I once had been, and well, some days we're feeling a little low, some days we're feeling a little high, but everyday emotion guides us to what we need most. So don't be afraid to smile, don't be afraid to frown, don't be afraid to laugh, don't be afraid to cry, don't be afraid to feel joy, and don't be afraid to feel despair. Everyday emotion brings us closer to infinity. So grab some ice cream and watch the Titanic. Tell as many jokes as you can. Take a trash can, laugh with your friends. All these things are healthy and good. So don't be afraid to stress. After all, what would joy be without its brother despair? And what would despair be without its sister joy? So if laughter can fill despair, and despair can fill laughter, then why can't we be friends?
Yes.
Wrote a song.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Get
I
a
know.
token of friendship for that. As
Woo!
you do a little serenade for everyone. Despair cringes at your song. It's just like, ugh.
Oh,
It gags at this. I think he actually pulls out
Yes, there's that one.
earplugs and sticks them in. A Pinkie Pie sings and dances with you. Twilight Sparkle, ever vigilant, keeps an eye on Despair. What's everyone else doing during this?
Rolling my eyes.
dancing.
I would have been dancing in as well.
So you see, if I'm sure that Pinkie Pie here, the element laughter has once felt deep despair, haven't you, Pinkie?
I think
Working on the farm like that.
this is where she hugs Despair, and she's like, "Yeah, he's an old friend of mine."
And I'm sure that despair has felt joy before, maybe even laughed.
I think this is where he frowns at you and he says, "Never."
I doubt that. All your life, you have never taken satisfaction in your work. There's just simply no way.
I prefer solitude.
Yeah, but you lived for a long time. You've done maybe some terrible things, but you may have taken some joy, some sadistic joy in it, right? Isn't that but twisted laughter?
I think he kind of smiles at you, right? A grimace, and he says, "Always."
See, you can feel joy. We just got to get you feeling the right joy.
Yeah, that's what you think.
That's what I always think.
That's totally how this works.
Yep. This can't go wrong at all. Screw us in the back at all. But that's okay.
So yes, balance and all that. We have to have some kind of opposition in all things. Yeah, I get your point, but this is a creature of unbalance in itself. It is unipolar in its approach to negative emotional states, and that is how it approaches everything, and that is what it is going to do anytime we interact with it. So trusting it and trying to drive in concepts and emotions, or even expect that it will appreciate their desire to do so, is unwarranted at best.
maybe you're just a little bit pessimistic. You haven't even given him a try. I mean, who knows? Maybe once we get him in that in a less corporal form, and get him out there in the world, he'll lighten up.
We got the Princess of
Oh, well,
Friendship with us.
I mean,
He'll flee the light, is what he'll do. Have you even read about the ancient histories of ponies and other creatures that have dealt with despair? It's never gone well.
Well, I'm sure they didn't have a good time, but they are us. Look at us.
I see. Somehow we're special.
Indeed. Why wouldn't we be?
I think despair adds
We're
like,
students at school.
yeah, there's nothing special about you.
Well, I did just make friends with you. How many ponies make friends with you, Despair?
Friends, yeah. I think this is like where Peaky Pie hugs him again, right? And Despair's like trying to get her off, right? And like, ugh. He says, "What will you do now, little pony?"
Well, what do you guys want to do?
Can I interject and go hug him too?
How close are you getting to him?
Right where Pinkie Pie is.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a mind as you attempt to approach Despair.
I do
Okay.
the
want to
same.
gather.
I hug him too while Pinkie Pie is hugging him.
You are right past Razzle Dazzle.
Indeed, so I hug him anyway.
Okay, yeah, you do so.
We just both are hugging him.
He's just like, ugh, disgusting.
Oh,
Yeah.
scary.
No problem, no problem. You easily run up to him and hug him. Go ahead and place yourself next to him.
All right.
Yeah. You guys also notice, as you guys are hugging him, right? You also see what appears to be several skulls within this room.
Oh, what are these?
Because that's not a bad sign.
Yeah,
What kind of skulls?
I like Studin.
Roll me a mind as you attempt to identify these skulls.
Can I roll mine too? Wait, no. Can I help him?
You can, yeah.
Hey, look, it's ancient megafauna.
You went too fast. I was going to help you.
Sorry.
So, Koltar, if you open up your character sheet,
Yeah.
do you see your mind? Go ahead and click mind.
Yeah.
There you go. And that's how that's done. This is an elk's skull. Right here. And this is a rhino skull. They're about the same size of you. Yep. So an
How old
elk
are they?
and a rhino.
How old are they?
You quickly
Well,
identify
given
them
that the
as
steep-
very old, very ancient. Probably
Particular variety of rhino is extinct.
1,000 years old at least.
Like his smile. And Michelle just goes up and she just sees the rhino. And she's like, I like his smile. He looked very dashing, even dead.
Despair says, "Don't touch that.
What? But why?
It belongs to me."
Why do you need it?
Because he's lonely.
Roll me a charm.
Sure. Can I roll my razzle dazzle?
Yeah.
Alright, I upgraded this. Oh, never mind. I know nothing. I see nothing.
He tells you that these are the skulls of my vanquished enemies.
I see. I skirt around them and I go this way.
Sure.
Yes, enemies.
I will move down to join Razzle, or I mean,
there's more down?
Pinnacle. I mean Pinnacle.
Are you going to explore this room?
Not yet.
Seems like we're doing this.
Despair does not stop you.
Let's go have a look.
Unless you touch stuff.
Oh wow.
Not yet.
Neat. All kinds of things in here. All
Because
kinds
of
of
your
Hey,
success,
look.
you quickly find what appears to be a pony skull right here. A dragon skull right here. A buffalo skull right here. A bug or insect skull right here. A worm or wyvern skull right here. And then some strange monster skull, you're not quite sure, right here.
Let's have skulls.
So, Razzle, you want to go stand in the middle of the circle?
Sounds like a terrible idea.
I would agree, but it
You're
seems to
welcome
be.
to it.
I need everybody to roll me mind as everybody's examining everything. Are you entering into that
Examine this
circle?
circle here.
Darn.
Yeah.
You are entering the circle? Okay.
God.
In a flash of light, you disappear.
Well, that was an easy
Death.
death.
Or
Okay.
Well, that went fast.
no.
No rolls or anything on that one.
Twilight, Princess Twilight, some unicorn just walked into the thing and disappeared.
I'm going to grab the leg off of this thing over here and throw it into the circle to see if it also disappears.
It does not.
Yeah, interesting.
Despair smiles cruelly as he watches your companion disappear into the circle. Yes.
Oops.
Such foolishness.
What's the circle?
A binding ritual.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, he just... Wow.
He just walked willingly into a binding ritual.
Oh, jeez.
I was just gonna investigate.
I guess we just lost somebody.
Oh, well, we might be able to get them back. It's happened
Maybe.
before. We'll see. Anyway, you should ask your friend Despair to let them out. That would be the friendly thing to do, right?
Sure.
He smiles at this and he
Even though
says, "Oh, he's not here anymore."
Oh. Where is he?
Roll a
let's
new
see.
character.
Nope, don't make a new character, not yet. He says, "In the sea of clouds."
In the sea of what?
In the sea of clouds.
He's in
Wasn't under
Cloudsdale.
Possibly.
Cloudsdale,
Certainly looked a
Las Pegasus, what was that other one? Stratos.
So I'll show you. If everybody goes and looks at their maps, you guys are currently in Ponyville.
Right.
He has been teleported or transferred to the Sea of Clouds.
There's actually a sea of clouds. Interesting.
There's an actual Sea of Clouds. So if you look at your maps,
Mark, your
Sure.
characters would know this bit of geography.
I don't know. Do they?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Do we need to roll for
My
this?
character.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me mind as you're trying to figure out where you guys are at. Koltar, let me make sure that you're not dying. Which one are you in? Roll me a die 4. See which one you're in.
Me?
Yep. Let's see which one you're in. Oh. Okay, roll me a body check.
Oh,
Let me see.
Oh, no.
Oh, somebody already. Good job.
Okay, you are currently not freezing to death.
Okay.
well, that's positive.
Okay. That's positive out of character.
This is what you see, Kotar. Give me a
Out
second.
of character, I'm not going to lie. That was the foolish move, and it makes me almost want to do nothing. just leave you because that was something. but rather that
Kinda deserve it.
leave a friend behind. So Despair, can you tell us? Can I pull out? Do I have a map on me?
Yes. Everybody has a map on them. You see the handouts right here? You have access to all these maps.
I'm talking about my character, not me.
You have access to all these maps.
Okay. Despair, can you
Characters
tell
go-
me where on the map is that new unicorn person who never introduced themselves? Didn't even catch the gender.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, if you save me, I'll tell you.
So sorry about your friend.
It's okay. It's not your fault. Really. I mean, who just walks right into a magic circle? That's basically every bad trope ever in, like, all books and theater.
I guess I could have warned him, but...
So your magic circle is not OSHA compliant. Oh.
No, compliant. Alright. But can you at least just give us a little circle somewhere we can, go searching. Maybe call the princesses and send a rescue team.
Who are you talking to? Despair, Twilight, or...
Talking about the Twilight, where the... Well, not Twilight. Despair, where the sea of clouds are. Just have them circle, or whatever.
Despair is pushed aside as Twilight Sparkles enters into the room by her magical force field.
Wow.
Yep. Just simply pushed aside. He allows this, right, as she comes in and examines it. Who rolled a crit?
I did.
Crit?
Pinnacle, tell me about how you know about teleportation and how you know about rituals. Tell me how you know about this.
Well, Pinnacle would have been particularly interested in this, as Pinnacle has always been interested in travel, going to new places, and so any chance that would have been at the school that there was something about teleportation or any kind of opportunity to learn about travel or magic related to that, Pinnacle would have been all over it, bugging the teachers, especially Twilight, who's especially good at teleportation, and trying to get all the information possible. Of course, summoning circles and things are related to that sort of magic, and so Pinnacle would have been putting in a lot of extra time. In fact, probably has drawn their own summoning circles more than one occasion, just to see how it works. And of course, there has been some studying on this ever since we had that little demonic encounter earlier in the game. So reading about that also came up a lot.
You quickly realize that this is a ritual in which it sends the person who enters into it into the 4 trials. The 4 trials include fire, air, earth, and...
Water?
Ice.
Ice, interesting. So, cold water.
I'd go up to to the princess. Princess, do you know where the Sea of Clouds are?
She says yes, it is far to the south. Past Klugetown. It is nestled
Past
within 2 territories.
I guess we're going on a road trip.
Tourmaline and Panthera. Also known as the Diamond Dogs capital and the Catfolk capital.
Oh, we get to meet the cats. This should be interesting.
So I guess we have to go find them. Oh,
Either that or he'll come back, it'll be fine.
That's kind of mean. I mean, yeah, we didn't really know that person that I still can't recall the name to. But, they deserve at least a little bit of worry. I mean, they have parents and maybe parents and siblings and friends.
Well,
probably.
Yes.
I hope.
Presume that they have all of these things.
Yep.
Okay, anyway. I think we do actually have an opportunity here to avoid walking, if we'd like. We can talk to a head mare.
I think it's a terrible idea to walk into this magic circle. Absolutely terrible.
No, I mean walking to the Cloud Sea. We were just talking about a road trip. I think that's kind of unnecessary. We have perhaps the greatest teleporter in all of Equestria standing next to you.
We could grab up our friend, everybody else. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, they are kind of around. We'll go make sure everybody's together. No reason to leave anybody alone in this forgotten
Desolate
place.
Yes.
Yeah, desolate. I like that. That's a good term. I'm sure Despair would have a great time corrupting anyone left here alone.
Pinkie Pie says, I'll stay with him.
No.
I go to Pinky and I just kind of hug her and I just kind of squeeze her tight. You're the best of us, Pinky. That's why I always love your classes.
She smiles and nods, and she says, thank you. I think Despair, rotates towards Pinkie Pie and says, yes, we should talk.
I feel like this is a terrible idea out of character.
You and me.
Yes, because Pinkie Pie is always been the height of rationality. She teaches many good things, and I have learned much from her lessons, but I think anyone who's been around long enough will note that the decision-making is not quite aligned with what logic would dictate.
Sometimes you don't need logic. Sometimes working off without logic helps. Well,
Yeah.
understanding things that wouldn't really be understood. I mean, we're literally talking to an incorporeal being right now. There's not a lot of logic here. It's just incorporeal being that doesn't even have a body.
So your companion disappeared into the
That's
circle.
not a problem.
What are you guys
Magic
doing?
is a part of this world, and magic follows rules and laws like everything else. Logic perfectly applies.
Focus. Your companion literally teleported in the circle. What is the party doing?
Well, I don't even know.
Well, I'm going to go talk to Twilight
Or
here,
him.
and I'm going to see if we can request a teleport to the location that has been given.
Well, maybe first we should gather up the elements of harmony. You know, tell them that we're alive and that that everything is fine. Maybe that's what we should do first before everything else.
Twilight says that I
We've
have
got
a
two of
message.
them here.
Right.
Not sure why Starlight's hanging back here, but
Because she was part of the adventure.
You asked her to come with you.
no. Why is she still up here and not come down to the? Anyway,
We haven't asked nicely.
What does the party do?
I say we first go say hello to the elements, tell them that everything is good, and that we made a new friend. And if we all, keep being friends with them, maybe show our new friend Despair to them all, and have them take care of him while we go save this new, whoever that was who just walked into the magic circle.
Who didn't even introduce himself. She says,
I don't intend to.
She says, I will tell the other elements of harmony. You guys must go and save your classmate. Me and Pinkie Pie will deal with Despair.
Well, if you want us to, I guess we can just go. Give us a little. Wait, one question. If this is a sea of clouds, right? How are we going to walk on the sea of clouds? I mean, I can. I'm a Pegasus after all, but you're not exactly Pegasus. Pegasus.
She gives you a brief history of the Sea of Clouds. She
Levitation
says that
spell.
the Sea of Clouds is just a saying. She says that's the Sea of Clouds because of ships that pass through there.
Why is it? Do you know why it's called the Sea of Clouds?
It's forever permanently cursed by the Storm King.
Okay, that says a lot.
The curse survived the Storm King's destruction. Interesting.
Despair chuckles at this.
Why? Despair, why did you have a teleportation circle all the way to the clouds, the Sea of Clouds?
He smiles at you and says, "In order to defeat greed, you require an artifact."
Well, what kind of artifact?
You need two things: the black coin and the crystal book.
Tell us about this crystal book, then, shall we? Also, why do you want these things?
I am aligned with you. We're friends, are we not?
Yep, good friends already. I mean, only friends help other friends, right? A friend in need is a friend indeed. Wait, no, that's not the line.
Yes. Friends.
Sounds right to me.
Yes, I
However.
want you to defeat greed for me.
Ah, that's the purpose. All right. And in what way is the crystal book, whatever it is, and wherever it is, going to achieve this?
We need any kind of artifact. We can just make friends. I mean, greed isn't so bad. It's just ambition. SS ambition.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's all it is. He smiles at you.
It's like despair. It's just depression times 1,000.
Can I facepalm at this point?
Puff palm, yes, you may.
Okay, I'm going to face hoof, actually, I guess.
You just punch yourself in the face. Why did you do that, Pinnacle? That's not good for your face.
I'm sorry. I need to take a second to try and work through your thinking. Your thought process is very perplexing.
So, it's okay, darling. I understand. Nobody can really understand Razzle Dazzle. She I flip my hair with a hoof. Well, yeah.
So once again, what does the party do?
Well, I guess we go to the Sea of Clouds and maybe give some individuals some good old razzle dazzle.
Well, before we do that, I give hugs to Twilight, Starlight, and Pinky.
I give a hug to Despair. I'm going to miss you, Despair. I've only met you today, and I don't really know much about you, but I'm sure we're going to be the most wonderful friends.
I'm going to ask Starlight and Twilight if they have any suggestions.
Despair does not hug you back.
Well, he's an incorporeal being. Of course he can't hug me back. That's just duh.
He
Fair.
could easily hug. He's a floating gaseous anomaly. He could completely surround you and hug you in a very friendly way,
Yeah.
but of course, it's just not going to happen.
Despair, do you have a pony form?
He shakes his head no. He says, "This is my true form."
Well, I think you're really working up that dark, insidious aesthetic.
Perhaps I will be able to take a new one. He glances over at Pinkie Pie, foreshadowing something.
No, couldn't be.
That would be very interesting. As a player out of character, I'm tempted just to see what happens. Just let
Dark Pinky.
Darth Pinky. Dun 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 dun. Next thing I'll know, she'll tell me that she's my true mother, and
What does the party do?
Well, I'm going to ask really quickly, since we've got them here, if Twilight and Starlight have any advice about this situation, especially where in Cloud City we might want to look, and what they might know about this crystal book.
She says that there is no Cloud City, and Twilight Sparkle.
Sorry, Sea of Clouds. this region?
She says that it's a pretty Wild West region full of desert and clouds. She says, give me a second here. She actually has talents that she can actually roll. She have geography? Nope. History, there we go.
I don't know that I have those specifically.
She says that historically the Sea of Clouds has been a place of which ships have crashed, right? Crash landed. So it's known for like its shipwrecks. They go back and forth between Kluge Town, the Catfolk, and Diamond Dog's capital, and then there's the Hippogriffs to the south. During the Storm King's invasion, he placed a curse in this area because he couldn't control the Catfolk and Diamond Dogs. So he forever cursed it with clouds. They don't know how the curse was put down. Perhaps you guys will be able to solve it.
I go up to Pinky and I hug her. I'm going to miss you, Pinky.
She hugs you back and she says, "Everything will be all right."
Don't let despair take over your body. That would be terrible for all of us.
Twilight Sparkle says, "While I'm here, that will not happen." Despair kind of like just smiles at Twilight.
Again, I mean, what would happen if the element of laughter and the element of despair would have combined? Would they just cancel each other out?
It would annihilate in mutual destruction, tearing apart the world.
It would be like a nuclear explosion, but like of just pure, like unharmonic energies.
Are you asking this?
A matter and antimatter blast.
Well, this is definitely magic. Twilight Sparkle will tell you.
Well,
she tells you that they would not cancel each other out.
Interesting.
They would make a super beam so powerful that none shall withstand their might. This is our character.
Well, one thing's for sure, Pinky. After all this is over, I would love to dance for you, the princess, and Starlight here.
She smiles at you and says, "I would be honored, yes. But I do not think this is the time for that. I believe your companion is in danger."
Always a time for a little razzle dazzle.
I like to dance.
You just gotta find it. Find where you can place it. Anyway, I think we've overstayed our welcome. Princess, if you would please.
She nods at you and gestures you to go into the circle. She says the best way to follow him would be to go into there. I cannot follow because I am not trusting Despair and Pinkie Pie to be alone.
My character just like goes past Pinnacle and just pops right into the circle.
Bloop, you disappear.
All right.
I hitch up my tutu and look to the three ponies. I love you all. Good luck. And I follow through.
What?
You disappear into the magical circle.
Okay, I'm still thinking that's not a good idea.
While everybody's doing this, right, I assume everybody's entering into the circle?
No.
Oh, interesting. Who's not entering into the circle?
Pinnacle is not going to go straight down the hole.
Okay, what are you doing, Pinnacle?
Well, I'm going to find another way to get to the Sea of Clouds.
How
Might
are
take
you
a while.
doing this?
I was going to ask Twilight first. She's the one who specializes in teleportation.
You literally critically succeeded. You knew that this was a teleportation circle and everything else. This is the
Yes, I
quickest
know
and
exactly what
fastest
it is.
route.
I just don't. I don't even slightly trust the creature that made it.
3 out of 4 of your players think so.
Yes, 3 or 4 of them are mad.
Hey, look, I am not mad. My character is just razzle dazzle. She doesn't actually see anything wrong with what she's doing. She's that
I
much
know.
confident.
So
And
Pinnacle
that's
is
the
staying
form of
behind.
madness that this character takes.
So Pinnacle is staying behind, to be clear.
Why she's
Pinnacle is staying behind because she is not really happy with the idea of going into the teleportation circle that was created by the actual personification of despair. You know, the thing that is exactly antithetical to all of the characters and teachers at the school that she attends.
Okay, so out of game, right? This is out of game and everything else. Are you sure you want to do this? Your character will be left behind.
Put on the bus, yeah, I know.
So you're just going to do what? Just watch the other players?
Oh,
This is
no,
out
I'm
of-
going to
out
find another way to get to where I need to go.
Okay. But to be clear, right? Your player will not have any interactions going forward, right?
as somebody who's been in this where I had to split off from the party in the last game.
Yeah.
I don't suggest it. You're going to get bored and you're going to just start surfing on the internet. You're better off just having your character make the leap,
Right.
even if it's not logical.
Yeah, this is part of the contract where you have to go with the group, right?
Yeah. We all decided. Well,
One person jumps in, and everybody else has to go with them.
Yeah, it's just kind of how it is. You don't really want to leave your team behind, even if they do something stupid. Because this is unfoundedly stupid. As a player, I love how stupid.
So to be clear, he's new, right? To be clear, he's new.
I mean, as a player, I love this. This is great. Jumping into a magic circle, being teleported, God knows where. Wonderful.
All right. So are you going? Yes or no?
I guess I will. It's against my character's nature, sure, but
It's okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
It's not like we'll die.
yep, we all end up dead.
You guys come to a scene completely unprepared. It is below freezing. I need everybody rolling bodies as the temperatures begin to.
Yeah, I got a pretty high roll.
Clotsire, you're fine. Rest of Dazzle, you're okay.
Oh, actually, it's too high.
Pinnacle, you're
I
fine.
get this.
Oh
We had
no,
great. Oh boy.
Fabio, would you like to keep it?
I will.
Fine.
I will roll again.
Okay. Reroll.
Reindeer being really furry anyway.
You would think that, but might be Yep, you're fine, Fabio. You're fine. You enter into what appears to be a frozen scene. It is currently a blizzard that is happening right now. As you enter into this scene, over the blast of air, wind, and snow, you're just getting whipped around. Koltar, you get to move 5 times because it's been about 5 rounds.
Okay.
Where would you like to go? This is before your companions show up through the
Green is just black.
portal. Go ahead and move yourself. Where would you like to go? Don't forget, it is
I
a
can't-
snowstorm.
So I can't see. The screen's all black.
You are right here.
Oh, there. Okay, I will move just a little further forward.
Okay.
And then I think I'll just...
It's
I'll just stay here.
Okay.
I don't know.
You just find yourself in a new place all random because you decided to jump into the magic portal. For who knows why.
Yeah.
So, Koltar, right? You've been in the Royal Guards before. You know how to survive in this situation.
Which
What's
is the best view of the whole room?
Survive?
I
It is
will...
bitterly cold. You are literally in a blizzard.
Can I hide underneath these rocks over here?
Where? What you are staring at right now, it seems to be some sort of portal. It is black. There are
Adventure.
runes etched on it. Go ahead and roll me a mind as you attempt to decipher the ruins.
Okay.
Something about trial, ice. Or air. Something about trial, ice, air, or something.
Remember that you can click on your sheet to roll, right?
Yeah. You're rolling
yeah.
a die 9, by the way.
Yeah, not die 8. And yeah, just roll on your sheet. Just
So
you know
open
your
up your
character sheet.
Yep.
Click on your character sheet, and you'll see all the. Hold on. Then you click on character sheet. It should pull up to the bio and info, and then you should click on the character sheet, the tab, and you should just see all the stuff.
Yep, click mind.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yep, and then click mind whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Same result.
And if you need help, well, if you need to like put it away, double click the top because it'll put it into kind of yeah.
Is that music? There should be music. Where's the music?
Oh, okay.
There you go. Now you can move it out of the way so you can see. If you click it again, it'll pull up your sheet again.
All right, thanks.
No
Amazing.
problem. No problem.
Despite the deafening wind, you hear nothing else. Between the snow and everything else whipping around you, you are okay. What do you
I'm gonna
do?
move out. I'm gonna move further, see if there's like some sticks or something to like make a fire.
You're fairly confident that this is an ice sheet of some sort.
So no sticks.
Well, not that you found, at least. If there are sticks, they're under the snow.
Ah, okay.
You notice that it is foggy as well. Despite the blustering wind, it is still foggy.
I will. I think I'll just stay here next to the portal and wait. Wait for someone to come rescue me.
Roll me a mind as
Pretty
you're
sad.
hugging the portal.
Okay. Oops. 1 second. How do I open this back up?
So in the top right-hand corner, right? Go down
Yeah.
to journal. Click character folder. Go down to
Yeah,
your
it comes
character.
up. It's just a tiny little transparent thing.
And then click on your character. Then mind.
Oh yeah, I got it. I just double click again. Okay.
That's when you see something large, translucent. It passes by your vision ever so slightly. It looked ponyish.
You're
Translucent, ponyish. Interesting. Well, we'll have to follow it then.
we're not there.
Yeah, you guys aren't there yet. This is all currently Koltar.
Still cold.
Well,
This is all
I'm
Koltar's seeing right now.
I'll just still hide. I don't know what that is.
Are you going to continue to hide and listen?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Go ahead and roll me another mind. So the audience hears it, but Koltar doesn't. Over the wind and howling, you hear an eagle scream. The audience, but Koltar doesn't hear it.
We're just all like, well, something not good is about to happen.
This is perfectly normal.
The rest of your companions begin showing up through the portal. Interesting enough, the magic is black as your companions bloop, 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 all enter into the scene.
Magic is black. I'm shocked. Just shocked.
My character is like, well, this place is a little nippy, but it's nothing like, well, it's not much better than Cloudsdale.
The wind is much more harsh and wilder. I'll tell you that.
Thanks for coming to save me, guys.
Much more stable.
Oh, you're that unicorn who jumped into the magic circle who we still know you. I'm Razzle Dazzle, and we have come to save you, or at least we are trying to force our hand because you decided to jump into the magic circle for some reason.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I guess
we don't have much of a plan at this point. What have you observed so far?
I saw a weird, like, ponyish transparent thing flying around. And then no sticks. That's
right.
it.
So, will my character be able to identify this as a Wendigo?
Sure, go ahead and roll me a mind. That's your attempt to identify it.
Can I help him?
Sure. You get an upgrade.
Yeah. Give him all help.
Hey, upgrade.
Oh, that's okay. You're very confident that this is not a Wendigo. This is actually a Earth Elemental, or Air Elemental.
Interesting.
So Wendigos usually would attack you, and you would probably be frozen to death by now, Koltar. But this is definitely not a Wendigo. Koltar would definitely be frozen to death had it been a Wendigo.
Oh, new friend who jumped in the magic portal. What is your name?
Koltar? Kingsley?
Koltar.
Yeah.
I see. So, what do you do for a living, Koltar?
I'm a student at the Friendship Magic School.
Yeah,
I'm cold.
I can tell. What?
Well, now might be a good time for a few more hugs, I guess.
You do that. I start flying.
I do a little dance to get my blood going, but I also like group hugs too.
I start flying. Can I get a better scene? I guess.
Roll
look
me
at
a
everything
mind
around.
as you attempt to fly.
All right.
It's gotta be this wind.
You go up, and then you look around, and you see nothing.
Well, that is disconcerting.
It is a blizzard, so I'll go ahead and roll me another body as you're attempting to fly around.
Can I fly? Can I roll fly?
Yes, this is definitely flying. Yep.
Right.
Excellent. You feel like the bits of your wings starting to freeze up, but you shake it off. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. I'm just like, no. I just decided to land. All right. That was I guess I won't learn anything more. So, fellow compatriots.
Also, you have cloud wrangling, don't you? Isn't that a Pegasus thing? Cloud wrangling?
No, I don't.
Oh, they just start off with fly. They don't have that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, they don't get cloud wrangling. It doesn't make any sense because wouldn't make sense to have cloud wrangling. Anyway, so I asked the question, "Who are you, Koltar?" But your character's name is completely different from your name. So never did introduce your character.
Oh yeah. My character is I'm talking as my character right now. Okay, my name is Coltar Kingsley.
That's the name of your character?
Yeah, that's the character's name.
It's not Izzy, because I'm pretty sure.
No. Maybe I messed it up. Maybe Izzy should have been first.
Yeah, maybe Izzy should have been first.
I'll switch.
No, our character name is first, followed by our username.
Yeah.
It's you, Razzle, who has yours backwards from the rest of us.
Which confused the
Pony name followed by username.
Right.
Indeed. Well, since we're all trying to get warm, I just do a little like prance in place as I push forward, trying to keep myself blood flowing. Do I see anything around me?
You flew up and flew back down. You did not see anything. What's everybody else doing?
Well, I'm going to examine this large black object I seem to be standing on top of. Is that actually a teleport on the other end here?
Of which you.
Well, yeah. I want to examine the portal. I want to see if potentially we can use it on this end.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a mind as you attempt to identify.
Can I?
Pinnacle, you quickly recognize that this is some sort of portal which is led to the Trial of Air.
Okay.
But
can we
go
use
this
it
way.
to get out?
No, you're fairly confident this is a one-way portal.
Okay.
I walk this way.
Oh, well, wait for everybody else. What is everybody
Okay.
else doing? Yes.
Well, there's a shadow over here. I'm going to go take a look at that, I guess.
I'm going to follow him.
And I'm just dancing along just to keep my blood warm.
Excellent. Party travels together and clears it away. Need everybody to roll me a mind once again.
Okay. Huh.
Yay!
Oh, that
I
didn't
know
work.
things.
And do you drink?
Pinnacle, are you going to keep that one?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Koltar, you see the giant rock coming.
Oh. I yell for everyone to get out of the way.
Everybody does except one.
Oh, come on. He actually said get out of the way.
Oh, it's a rock. Oh, it's a really big rock.
From out of the
It is a
blizzard,
critical fail, too.
from out of the blizzard, a giant rock swoops down and attempts to grab you. This is a surprise round. He's going to attempt to grab you. It's a D20.
Oh, gall.
Would you like
The
to
die
keep
want
that
me
one?
dead. No, I'm not going to keep that one.
Would you like to reroll?
Yes. Come on. That's better.
Okay, the rock grabs you. Pinnacle.
Dang it.
This is where we can roll initiative as he flies off.
Well, that
And I
was
end up on-
something.
And so I'm still on the bus.
Now you guys are on time limit. Roll initiative.
Oh crap!
forgot what- how is that?
His body, right?
This is body, yes.
I have terrible body, but I'm good at everything else.
Okay.
Pressed. Odd.
Well, things got very interesting very quickly.
Indeed.
Rocks tend to do that.
Fabio, 5. Pinnacle, where you at?
Well, presumably I'm with the rock, wherever that is.
Trust me, you're the one that wants to roll it. Where you at? What number did you get for initiative?
Oh, roll initiative. I didn't roll.
Okay.
You ain't dead yet.
Discord
Not
is being funky again. I'll be right back.
7.
Oh, not Discord. The game, the Roll20.
Yeah,
Wasn't
it
letting me
does
in
that.
the chat.
All right. Top of the round, Rock. He's going to attempt to fly you towards its nest in the blizzard. Makes it. Pinnacle, you are within the clutches of the rock. What do you do?
Escape.
Go ahead and roll me a body as you attempt to escape.
Can't you just press the button?
Okay, you are still within its clutches. Fabio, it is your turn.
Well, so much for that idea.
I will. Is there anything I can throw at its talons?
Do you even know where the rock is right now in the blizzard?
I don't know.
You're just gonna throw a rock into the blizzard, see how that goes.
I mean, do you even see it?
I will try to see where it is.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a mind as you attempt to identify which way the rock came from. Came from somewhere.
Somewhere off into the blue.
Yes, now you must do some rock music.
Rock on!
I wish I had the skills to play a guitar. I would totally be playing a guitar right now.
Anything else, Fabio? Would you like to explore the rest of this area? What are you doing?
Where did our reindeer friend go?
Well, he had a little bit of an accident. A rock and him disagreed and decided to take his body for probably to feed her babies.
Oh, where at? Which way did he go?
No idea. Well, can I roll?
It's not your turn.
Okay.
Currently, it's Fabio. What are you doing, Fabio? You're currently looking around, bewildered. What are you doing next?
Well, I can't do anything else until I find out what happened to our friends, so that will end my turn.
You literally saw a big shadow come out, swoop up your friend, and disappear into the blizzard.
Okay.
That's all you saw. You literally,
All right.
just like that.
Let's see if I can use my magic to clear away some of this
Sure.
blizzard and fog, like a little bubble of clearness.
Do you have force field?
I do not.
Then how are you doing this?
Some kind of telekinesis or prestidigitation to...
There's no prestidigitation. You're just going to be using telekinesis. If you want to do like what we did to the giant blob thing, where she pushed the blob, you can try to do that against the blizzard. I guess it's nothing physical. It's just wind.
If anything, just to get a little burst of everything.
Sure. You're trying to just clear an area?
Clear an area, even if it's only for a few seconds, just to see where he could have gone.
Okay, go ahead and roll me telekinesis as you're trying to blast away the blizzard. Okay. Anything else? I think this is like where your horn gets like a snowflake lands in your eye, and you're just like, ah! Koltar, it's your turn.
Can I run forward and then do a kind of like a spell or something?
Yes, you may move. Movement is free.
Okay, I will move.
So
Right
technically,
here.
in game, you run into a wall. So to be clear, movement is free in this game. However, what you can do is the same thing as the bad guys can do. So, for example, you see you. There we go. There. You can move anywhere you like. However, the problem is that whatever you can do, the enemy can do. Does that make sense? So if you run around the world, the enemy can run around the world as well.
That seems
okay.
a little impossible, but
It works. That's just how the game is.
It's a very simple system, so...
Yeah.
Can I just use my horn? Can I just use my horn to cast like a light?
You may. Go and roll the telekinesis. Actually, I don't think that's even a roll. You just do it. You produce a light.
you do it.
Okay.
You do the thing.
This. All right. Does it say anything?
It adds a little area of effect in which you can see. Be 10 foot by 10 foot. Roll me a mind while you're up against the wall.
Okay.
10 foot by 10 foot. Be like that. Up above, you can hear screaming and fighting.
All right. Can I use telekinesis above me? Just pull whatever's there down.
What are you? You can't see anything up above. It's a cliff. Literally looking up at a cliff.
Okay. Can I try to scale it?
On your next turn, you may.
Okay.
So far, you've moved and you've done telekinesis. So move in action. Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Razzle Dazzle, it's your turn.
So glad. I've been waiting here and waiting. My character goes up and then, kind of looks around this area for a bit. Do I see anything?
Give me a second here. You see a cliffside, and you see more cliffs.
All right. Pull up my fiddle, and I start flying and playing my fiddle and giving Yield Razzle Dazzle.
Jesus.
Playing the most trying to gain the rock's attention.
Well, you begin playing. The rock has somebody's attention currently. It attempts to bite you. Oh, okay.
What? I didn't even get the roll. That's unfair.
What do you mean?
I was at least trying to grab his attention. Maybe he could come back.
The rock's currently not paying attention to you. Pinnacle, you need to defend yourself from its bite.
Okay. I'll do what I can here.
Nice, tasty snack before I have to beat my 4.
Seems to be significantly stronger than I am, so...
It's a rock.
Yeah. Tell me about it. And if only the ground weren't such a hard place, this wouldn't be such a problem. So yeah. Well, that does beat it.
It does, yes. You defend yourself from its vicious beak. Pinnacle, it's your turn. You are in its nest, right. Pinnacle. You see what appears to be a giant egg next to you.
Oh, crap. Where is its nest located?
You're not quite sure. You are currently in its grip as it attempts to bite you.
Okay, so it's in the nest, but it hasn't released me yet.
Oh, no. Oh, and it hasn't let you go. It's an eagle. So to be clear, it's got you in one claw and it's trying to eat you.
I got that. No, I was really clear on the fact that it wanted to eat me. But since its face is down in, pecking around trying to hit me,
yep.
Can I hit it with a nice spell in the face?
Of course, yes. What are you attacking it with?
Oh, fireball's a good standby.
Excellent. Fire away.
Oh, jeez.
In the blizzard, right? The fireball goes off in a flash. The rock shakes its head, and then it continues to attempt to eat your face. Fabio, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I will join my friends over here, first of all. And attempt that again.
Sure. That's right. Okay, there we go.
I'll attempt to clear some vision for us, even for a few seconds.
Go ahead. That's a critical success. Tell me how this is a badass spell that lights up, I don't know, it's 10, so I'll light up 10 area.
Yeah,
2,
like a
3,
little whirlwind from my horn that just clears the debris around and above us, if for a few seconds, just to see where
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Pinnacle went.
In a flash of magical energy, it lights up. And you see the back of the rock up on the cliffside. It's a massive bird. You don't see poor Fabio, but you do see the back of it. There we go. Flash of light. There we go. Anything else, Fabio?
Okay, well, if we can see where it is it possible I could... let's see.
It's 10.
Can I see... I cannot see Pinnacle.
No.
I will shout, Pinnacle! Are you up there?
You can hear the screams and a flash of fireball. Pinnacle, do you say anything in reply? I guess not. Or he's muted himself. Koltar, it's your turn.
Alright, can I try to teleport over here?
Sure.
Okay.
Roll me a teleportation. There's rules to it.
Yeah. How do I roll a teleport?
So
Mine?
open it up. You see teleport. Click
Yeah.
teleport. Character sheet. Click on the lightning bolt next to teleport.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so the teleport yourself just a few feet is a DC of 5. You have failed that.
No.
So you're like concentrating, right? You're like, nothing happens.
Not quite there.
Your
All right.
fizzles.
Can I still try to climb this or no?
You may, yes.
Okay, I'll climb that.
Go ahead and roll me a body as you attempt to climb up the cliff.
Alright.
Loose rocks crumble underneath
Terrible.
you as you like climb. Ooh, you make no progress.
Useless, okay. Well,
Razzle dazzle, it is your turn.
I fly.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll me a fly skill as you attempt to beat the blizzard. Wow.
I fly, but then the blizzard just catches me as a crosswind, and
Yep.
my character just falls to the ground.
Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
Can I start playing? Can I start serenading our friend with a tune?
Are you
With a
attempting
fiddle.
to distract the rock?
I'm attempting to do what I do best:
Yes.
razzle dazzle.
Yes, you may attempt to razzle dazzle. Oh my god. You have the rock's full and undivided attention.
You silly creature. We do not have to fight. We can be friends.
Okay. Anything else?
Can't really do much else, can I? Unless if I can try to fly again. Nope.
Nope, that's it.
I just sit here playing my fiddle, play a jaunty tune.
So, I don't know where Pinnacle went. The Rock, I don't see him on Roll20 or Discord. The Rock turns and looks at you. It's got its full undivided attention. What is it going to do? Low, it's going to do something bad. High, it's going to do something good.
Alright.
It does something good. It like cocks its head at you and looks at you. Pinnacle. Where you at, Pinnacle?
I'm here.
Okay. You're not in Roll20.
Hey, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, go ahead. It releases you, Pinnacle.
Uh-huh.
And it turns its full attention onto Razzle Dazzle. It's kind of curious, right? She naturally 20'd it, and it stares at her. Clearly curious on the creature before it.
Okay.
It is no longer trying to eat your face.
Well, that's always a positive.
And you are free to wander about. You are currently in the rock's nest. I will reveal your area now.
Well, yes, I'm going to head to the edge of the nest and have a look over to see what options there may be for leaving said nest.
You can wander about wherever you like.
So the nest isn't in some ridiculously high location where jumping off the edge would be fatal?
So you are currently right here. You are inside the nest. Currently there is a cliff all around you. Your companions have attempted to climb up to you, however, not with much success.
Well, yes, that makes sense then.
You believe that you're on some sort of plateau.
Well, okay. That would be reasonable to assume, I suppose. So, I wish I had a slow fall spell.
You could roll me a mind. Get your wits around about you. As the rock is currently focused on something else, you can look around.
Right. Pull this up really quick. There, that's fine.
Welcome back. There we go.
Now my computer actually froze.
Ah.
It's fun. So anyway, rolling them up.
Yep. You see a blue glow to the south. Like a fire of some sort.
Hey, blue fire over there, huh? Okay. Nest. Looks like it's not too...
It's to the south.
Right, it is. And the friends are all over to the... I'm sorry, the west. And so... wonder what the blue thing is.
What do you do? The rock is currently not looking at you and has its back turned, staring down the cliff at something who's loud and obviously razzle-dazzling it.
Y'all razzle dazzle. Always get some every time.
It's a good razzle dazzle.
Oh, well, I need to get out of here somehow.
What do
So
you
let's
do?
see what.
As a player, I say jump.
How long is the rope? Or how long is the distance? About how far up?
You are, I mean, probably about 50 feet. Let's make
So
it
I
get
have the
softened.
exact length of rope that I need.
There you go.
So I'm going to see if I can find something to secure it to that I can trust.
I guess there could be like rock cliffs and stuff like that. I wouldn't tie anything to the nest.
No, I wouldn't either. That's why I say I have to look around for something solid. I mean,
There's
the
plenty
only
of
thing
rocks
there-
and boulders. Yep,
Oh, okay.
you can tie
Here's
off.
one of
Is
those.
that what you want to do?
Yes, I want to use a 3-point equalized segmental anchor on 3 separate rocks and balance that out. Of course, in order to do that, I'll need at least carabiners. Anyway,
So where are you going and putting this rope?
well, I'm going to put it around the biggest outcrop that I can find around over here that seems secure, preferably near one of the edges.
Go ahead and ping yourself where you would like it.
Well, can't actually see the outcrops minutia that I need here to make that
So
determination.
there's a cliff face right here. The rock is
Right.
clearly right over here. Where do
Right.
you go?
Well, let's go over here.
Don't forget there's a fire to the south.
Yes, where there's a fire to the south. My goal right now, though, is to be on the opposite side of the rock as I descend.
Okay,
It
excellent.
will make me harder to see.
You begin climbing down. Tie off the rope and let's go ahead and put a rope down.
Mm-hmm.
On this turn, you tie off the rope. On the next turn, you can descend. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Fabio, it is your turn. The rock is
Well-
staring down at you.
Well, he was.
Sorry, that's it.
Well, Pinnacle seems to be getting his own way down, but I was going to move over here, look to Koltar. Let's combine our magic together, get him to jump, and we'll catch him.
All right.
I don't think he's gonna listen to that. I think he has his own plans. But I mean, you as a player, you should try.
Or as a backup. Be ready to use let's be ready to use our magic to catch him in case he slips and falls. So I'm simply going to hold my telekinetic magic just to catch him in midair in case he does fall. And if Koltar can assist in that,
Yeah, I'll do the.
we'll be ready.
Excellent. Koltar, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing the same as him.
All right.
Just
Well,
razzle dazzle.
Can I make friends?
Do you speak with animal? You've got its
No.
attention.
But I'm definitely razzle dazzling it, and
Oh, yeah.
I
You have its undivided attention right now.
does it at least understand me? I mean, not understand him.
So clearly it's a animal. So it understands to a limit, if that makes sense. Your goal was to get its attention, and you clearly succeeded.
Well, I know I'm razzle dazzle. Who do you think?
You might be its next yummy, yummy meal, depending on what you do here.
I have to think about this. And think about him be screwed. I start leading away. I start slowly walking back. Just this way. Just what way?
What is your intention here?
Well, my intention is that I'm gonna be away from my teammates while they're doing the things. Well, my friends, my new friends, and I figure that if I have to go, I'm going out dramatic and with so much razzle and dazzle that it doesn't matter.
Are you going to keep its attention?
Yes, I'm going to keep its attention. There's not a lot I can do besides that.
Okay. It's the rock's turn. Highs, lows. It flies over, right? Lands on this rock and like stares at you, right? Just like observing you and your razzle-dazzling appearance. It's so keen, right? It's so interested in what you're doing that's ignoring your companions. It has not turned aggressive so far, right? It's curious at what you are and what you're doing here. Pinnacle,
I'm
it is your turn.
razzle-dazzling it, obviously, and playing the fiddle.
With its hawkish eyes, it stares at you. Pinnacle.
Hello, friend.
Well, you've tied off the rope. What do you do, Pinnacle?
Well, I'm going to take a moment to look at the egg and consider whether destroying it would be a good act, and then I'm going to go down.
So, are you going to destroy the egg?
No, right now, if I escape, I'm just an annoying meal that got away. If I destroy the egg, I'm an active enemy and a threat, and then it's going to chase me a lot more.
So, what do you do?
Descend.
All right, you're going to roll me a body as you descend.
Okay.
Also, roll me a mind as you're descending.
Roll a mind as I'm descending as well?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is why you lose your grip. You see what appears to be some sort of floating creature right next to you. And this is why you lose your grip. Would you like to keep that too?
No.
Okay, go ahead and reroll.
I don't know.
There we go. Oh, that's the wrong layer.
I'm very curious about this floating creature.
You've already identified it. It's an earth elemental of sorts. Or an air elemental. You maintain your grip, luckily, because of the power of friendship, and you slide right on down, and you see what appears to be an air elemental staring at you. Fabio, it is your turn.
Okay, so Pinnacle is over there. I will head over and make sure that he is all right.
Sure. You see what appears to be some sort of majestic creature staring at you. Is that right? No, that's not correct. It's supposed to be reveal. What do you do?
I will try to identify this creature.
Sure, go ahead. Roll me a mind. That's a Wendigo.
I will attempt to reroll.
That is clearly a Wendigo.
Oh, jeez.
Awesome.
Anything like a Wendigo.
He doesn't know that. You rolled a natural one. That's clearly a Wendigo. It's going to attack you.
Can't I spend a friendship token to attempt to reroll?
I have obtained 1 token of darkness.
How does it feel to be the 1 token of dark? How do you feel about being dark? Hey, the rock is just trying to feed its family, okay? It has feelings.
You're fairly confident that this isn't a Wendigo. It might not be a Wendigo. It's something, though. It could be a ghost. It could be an elemental. It could be many things. You're not quite sure, Fabio.
A Wendigo in disguise.
Yeah. Didn't you know that they disguise themselves?
Pinnacle, what is that?
Some form of elemental. I was about to start talking to it, actually.
Razzle Dazzle, it is your turn since it is danger, danger, danger.
Well, with the power of the Razzle Dazzle, can I make friends with the rock?
It is an animal. You can make friends with it as best as possible.
Being the power of music.
Sure.
Razzle Dazzle. Yeah. Want me to roll again?
Yep, go ahead.
Right.
Oof, I ain't gonna beat that. It ain't gonna beat that.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that's a die 6. I ain't gonna beat that. So it's clearly like, you know how a bird kind of like preens itself? It goes to start preening itself, seeing you as no lunch meal. However, its attention definitely does turn. Well, actually, it's not. You still got its full attention.
Yeah, I'm still saying here, giving a full performance, the full dazzle.
Razzle dazzle. Okay.
Full razzle dazzle, as always.
You maintain its focus.
That's what I'm doing.
Koltar, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I was gonna stay here, but seems like Razzle Dazzle has this under control.
Yeah, it starts preening. Clearly not turning from an aggressive stance to, yeah.
One down. And I'm going to try to talk to this thing.
Sure.
Just, hello, what is your name?
It stares
Kind
at
of just
you.
gauge.
In the distant winds, you can hear an echoey voice saying, "Why are you here?"
I will tell. Can I keep talking?
Sure.
Well, I jumped to a portal randomly, and then all my friends had to come here too to save me. But like, we're here on accident, I guess.
Oh,
we're no threat.
so you are here. So you are not here for the flame.
No.
I see.
Flame? Hmm?
Am I able to speak?
On your turn.
Okay.
Currently, it's Koltar. He's just moved and walked up, and now he's talking. Are you doing anything else, Koltar?
No. I'll let someone else go.
Okay. It's the rock's turn. It is currently pacified. Are we out of combat? So the question, Razzle Dazzle, are you going to keep the rock's entertainment?
We're going to give it a full show. Well,
Okay.
at least until, because, I'm not done yet. I wouldn't be Razzle Dazzle if I
Without
didn't start,
the show.
if I, did keep going with the show.
Okay, excellent. Tell me how you are currently putting on the show.
Well,
Are we out of combat? To be clear, are we out of combat?
yeah, I'm not gonna attack anything.
Okay.
I'm just giving him a full show. So basically, I am literally just playing my heart out. It's kind of like I feel like I need a YouTube video just for just to
YouTube
show
video.
an example. But to get the idea, imagine this little pink pony just playing her absolute heart out with a fiddle. She's playing so good, so damn good. Like she doesn't even have to sing. You can practically just hear the what she's trying to convey: friendship and love and acceptance to the bird. And all while you I'm gonna get a little fantastical here. You start seeing like her cutie mark light up because she's doing what she was meant to do, and it sparkles and stars start shooting around her like the goddess of entertainment she is.
Okay.
And she ends it with such a flair that that anybody's watching, which is like two people, or well,
Just
what,
the
a
rock.
rock and a
Just
pony.
the rock.
Just the rock. That the rock is all automatically just friends with me. Like we have connected to each other, and both body, well, and soul, we understand each other.
Well, I don't know if it's that in depth, but there is definitely a connection.
Yeah, there's something there. We feel our hearts. Our hearts are together with the power of music and friendship, and yeah.
It's pretty
the rock is
badass.
hungry.
It's pretty
It's
badass.
pretty badass, and nobody's watching me right now but the rock.
I think we get like the scene with like, you know how a parrot, when it hears like music, we get that.
Yeah.
You know where a parrot's like dancing up and down? The rock's dancing
Yeah,
up and down with you.
Dancing up and down. He's
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
Yeah. The scene cuts back over to the air elemental. What are you guys doing? As the air elemental like stares at you in its translucent form.
Well, I am going to offer it the hand of friendship and say to the air elemental, so what is your name?
We do not have names.
Ah. And what is your purpose here?
To protect that which is need to kept safe.
You
see.
mentioned a flame. We do not understand. Please explain.
It is not my job to explain, but to protect.
We are not here to in any way harm things that you are protecting. In fact, so we should not have any enmity toward each other.
Indeed.
Since you're just here to protect us and we don't even want the flame, do you know how you can just make us get out of here? Just like help us leave so we're not in your hair anymore?
I am to protect this place. How you got here is unknown to me.
That portal over there.
Indeed. You are not
Not
the
that it's-
first challengers to come here.
Challenge.
Interesting. So I'm assuming that blue flame to the south is what you're referring to.
Indeed. Of 4 keys to a hole.
Interesting. So it seems like the only option for us to escape then is going to be to solve that riddle and acquire the keys. With the rock being a fun additional challenge.
The rock was not always here at the beginning. I like to watch it and its babies. This is its 100th child.
Jeez. Things are fecund. How long has it dwelt here?
It has not always dwelled here.
Well, yes. But for how long a time has it dwelt here?
Time means nothing to me.
I see. Interesting. Well, what should we, or what would you recommend that we do?
Go back to where you belong, little ponies. This is no
We
place
would like
for
to.
you.
That is not an option so easily obtained. We do not have that ability present.
you know, you're all not paying attention to my performance. She's a little salty over this.
Well, we kind of have something else that's attracting our attention. What can I say? And actually, you're on the other side of the little mesa anyway.
You should leave this place.
And we will do so as soon as we can. Apparently, that's simply not possible.
I must protect this place.
Are there any more of you?
I have 3 siblings, each to protect the keys.
One for each of the 4 elemental trials. Okay. Well, I'm going to go over this way then.
You see what appears to be a cliff.
Dang it.
You walk into a wall.
Ow. Oh, what about over here then? Is that just more cliff?
Are you going to explore this place? I assume you guys are going to totally explore this.
Yes.
Meanwhile, my character is finishing up just the last little pieces.
I mean, she seems to be quite happy with the performance going on, so I'm not worried about it.
Dialogue time. You see what appears to be a platform of sorts. And as you travel around, you notice that the air elemental returns back to its flame. You see what appears to be a statue of some sort of a Pegasus. Next below it is a fire of some sort, of blue flame. You also discover some rock feathers that have fallen off.
Sure.
Some items that you could collect, perhaps. You also find what appears to be a nest with a giant egg in it. What does your party do?
Well, can I safely assume that I'm finally done with my performance and that the rock won't eat me?
But it might eat your companions.
All right. But they don't. But he doesn't see them, right?
I'm assuming they're exploring, and it's an eagle. So every time that they move or dance around or whatever they're doing, the eagle's kind of like eyeballing them. Don't forget, it has a nest to protect.
Yeah.
Tazo realizes this
Yeah.
and does a little flare with her. Immediately starts playing.
So to be clear, the only reason why the rock is not attacking your companions is because you're keeping it entertained right now.
Right. So I'm gonna
Should
keep
you
doing
stop
that.
entertaining the
Yeah,
rock?
no, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Okay.
Let's keep the entertainment. Yeah. This
What does
time,
your
no, I'll just stay over here.
What does everybody else do? There are 3 things that you can look at. The rock feathers, the statue with a blue flame, and then the rock's nest.
I will look at the statue.
All the interesting things are over this way. So.
Before you is a statue of a Pegasus in full flight. It's reared back in glorious splendor. Below it is what appears to be a blue flame. The air elemental seems uncomfortable as you approach. It says, "Please stay away. I do not wish to fight you."
I'm gonna go downstairs for a moment. And my character isn't even here. Isn't even around them. I'll be right back.
Unless they attack the rock.
I'm going to grab the feather. After the
You've obtained a rock's feather.
Cool.
We've got one last
I'm going to
thing.
get my rope back.
Yep. Got one last thing. The rock's nest. Are you exploring it?
First I'm going to retrieve my rope.
I'm gonna kind of like sneak over and explore it, like really slow.
To be clear, the rock already knows that you're there. Are we going to
okay.
be rummaging through its nest?
No.
Who knows what treasures could be within?
There's a big egg that could hatch at any time.
Who's got the feather?
I do.
Yeah. We could give it to the rock, maybe. Show him that.
I
Wait,
don't
this is
think
a
the rock
premium
is going to.
feather. Yeah, it's a premium feather.
I'm not a. That's
Ah.
really. Most birds shed feathers normally. They don't really notice.
So to be clear, that item can be used in a magical item. You can use it for a magical item. If you are curious about crafting magical items, you can look into game-related items and then, player items.
Okay, so it's crafting reagent.
Yep.
Sounds good.
It's a crafting reagent. Don't have to use it, but it's there.
I'm still trying to get my rope though.
Yeah. There is a way up and down. It's right here. It's a giant boulder that's pressed up against the side.
Right, that's where I assume we came up immediately after getting the feather. So if I pick up the rope, it's not going to cause a problem because we have a way out. But I want to have it for future applications. So
Yep. You re-obtain your rope.
very good.
Anything else?
Well, I will at least peer over the edge here and take a closer look.
Roll me a mind. You don't see anything. It's a giant egg inside a nest.
Yes. Okay, we'll go over here.
You find what appears to be a flame of some sort, with a Pegasus in full flight, a statue.
Cool.
See if anybody's seen this before. Pinnacle, roll me a mind.
Okay. Oh, come on.
This statue has no significance to it.
Of course not.
Fabio, were you down in the cave?
I was a little.
What do you mean a little?
I was there with the caravan cart when Discord teleported us,
Okay, not that
and then
cave.
there was the other caves where we encountered that avatar of despair and the spiders.
Then the statue means nothing to you. And I believe nobody else was down there. This statue has no significance to anyone. So remains the blue flame.
Well, does the blue flame have significance?
You're not sure.
I'm gonna go look at it.
The air elemental once again says, "Please stay away. I do not wish to fight you."
Then I'll walk further and use my perceptive skills to look at it.
Okay.
I'll just really focus on it.
With that natural 12, you are confident that this is a key of some sort. And because of that, you're also very confident that this will port you to the next area.
Ah, interesting. So we have to get to the blue flame somehow.
To be clear, the air elemental has a ready action.
I'm sure.
Alright, I'm back with food.
However, I am going to move over and quietly appraise my compatriots of my thinking here.
All while Razzle Dazzle's putting on the show for life.
Guess we'll have to go
Maybe
get Razzle
your
Dazzle for a
companions
moment.
might be leaving you.
That's how it is, I guess.
Good thing
I'll
you
go
have a
over.
form of transportation, though.
I mean, I have a
That's okay.
form of transportation called a rock.
Just ride on it. That'll be great.
That's most definitely a razzle-dazzle thing to do.
So what does the party do as they stare at the blue flame? The air element keeps warning you to stay away. What do you do?
Well, I'm still playing.
I'm going to address the air elemental and say, is this not the portal which we need to reach in order to proceed?
You said that you did not know why you were here.
No, I did not know at the time.
Are you seeking a way to pass the trials?
Well, we might be. We're learning more and more about what's going on.
You do not know about the crystal book?
No, we asked about the crystal book, but so far no one has really had useful information.
The air elemental blinks at you and says, if I tell you, will you go away?
If we can go away, but if it becomes necessary to pass the trials, and that requires the keys, I don't know.
That is not good enough.
I don't.
You must abandon your quest and leave this place.
How can we leave this place? We don't even know where we are, nor where we could go.
That is not my problem.
Well, that is a problem if you want us to leave, because we can't do so otherwise.
Couldn't hear me out there? I'm sorry.
Once again, the air elemental says, that is not my problem. My job is to protect this. She gestures once again to the blue flame.
And in what way is it harmed if we touch it?
I must protect the crystal book.
I see. So we are not to reach the crystal book. Interesting.
The air elemental nods in reply.
What must we do to be worthy of this crystal book?
Roll me a charm as you attempt to pull information out of this air elemental.
Well, that's terrible.
Would you like to keep that one?
My dice have not been very kind to me.
The cruel. Would you like to keep that?
It's either I stick and know nothing, or I give you another dark point by using a friendship token to fix it.
Well, remember it takes 3 for me to get it. And it accumulates, right?
I only used one last time.
Right, but 2 other players had used theirs, right?
The dice have been hurting other players. It adds up because everybody's
so
doing
it
this.
requires 3 tokens of friendship in order for me to obtain one. So everything's reset. Yeah.
I will use one friendship.
Go ahead and reroll. Much better. Much better. See its defenses. Okay. What is your question?
I assume that it already told us that in order to be worthy of the crystal book, we have to take the test, or was that not conveyed?
Mm-hmm. This is part of the test. The air elemental replies. You are in the test itself.
So what are the rules of the test?
I am a guardian, not a rules lawyer.
Victory or death.
My objective is to protect the crystal book from all who are unworthy. If you obtain the crystal book, what would you do with it?
If I had, I would use whatever I could for good. I have no desire to do evil in this world.
Many have said that.
Well, specifically, we want to counter the forces of disharmony. They've been a bit of a problem lately, and one in particular called despair has caused some significant issues in the region lately. We'd like to be able to find and use the power of the book, whatever that may be, in order to preserve our region and probably the greater world in the long term against its machinations.
Did you say despair sent you?
No, despair didn't send us, although, if we're being completely transparent there, that was a portal created by despair that brought us here. One of our number, who I think mentioned it earlier, stepped into the portal somewhat by accident.
Somewhat.
I believe that's roll initiative time.
My characters are sitting here playing with the rock.
Roll initiative.
Yes, rocks are fun.
You want me?
They're great to
You
stack.
want me to roll initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said the wrong thing.
Apparently.
Oh.
You'd think honesty would be worth something.
Nah. This is why you think illogical. Well, that's why logical thinking doesn't always work.
So to be clear, she asked you if despair sent you, and you said, well, kind of. he kind of sent us, yeah.
No, I said one of us fell accidentally through his portal.
Yep.
I'm just sitting here playing.
Let's see here, Fabio. 5.
Apparently that
Chemical.
was not acceptable answer. I don't know.
It is not. Nope. She's trying to protect it.
Well, I get that. That's why we were trying to be completely transparent about what's going on, so that we could make a point and state that we're not in league with it. But if it anyway,
Roll
obviously
initiative.
that didn't work.
Yep. Roll initiative.
Initiative has already been rolled.
Where you at? Pinnacle.
Right there.
6.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Koltar, the elemental is clearly pissed. Whatever was talked about, there you go. Razzle Dazzle, where you at?
I'm like with the rock.
Yep.
That's where I am. I don't even know what's
The
going
rock
on.
acts on your turn.
Oh! I mean, I can control the rock.
No, you do not control the rock, to be clear.
Darn. I guess I'll just keep Razzle Dazzle.
Yeah. Top of the round, Koltar. The air elemental clearly changes its stance to a more aggressive one. It grits its teeth and frowns at you. What do you do, Koltar?
I will try to explain that it was my fault. That like, I just walked into the portal and then all the other ones had to follow me in here.
Sure.
This is,
Go ahead and roll me a charm as you're trying to convince it that's your fault.
Yeah.
I mean, trying to convince. I mean, it is kind of your fault.
Yeah.
Yes, but the air elemental has got its own perspectives on things.
Interesting.
Wow, it actually worked.
Okay. It looks at you and it says, you are the one to blame. As you say this, it literally flies over to you, and it doesn't attack you in the sense of a normal attack. It just pushes you.
Trying to shove you off the cliff.
Yep, right off the cliff. Die 12, die 6. Gotta beat my 4 as it attempts to push you off the cliff.
Rolling
Roll
my
me a
body.
body.
Or...
Yep, roll me a body. Would you like to keep that?
No.
Okay. Go ahead and reroll. Spend a token of friendship.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, well.
That was such luck.
The air elemental literally runs up to you, pushes you off the cliff, and sends you flying. You take no damage from the push. However, at the bottom of the fall...
Yeah. Falling doesn't hurt.
Take 19 points of stamina damage as you fall off the cliff.
Holy
And
shit.
one left.
Pinnacle, it is your turn.
Right. So I'm going to take the opportunity while the creature is busy shoving a friend off the cliff. Go over here where there's an easy opportunity for descent, if necessary, and have a quick interaction with the flame.
Before you stands the Pegasus in full flight with its wings outstretched, right?
Interesting.
You touch the flame. It is, compared to the blizzard around you, it is like a warm summer breeze. And it's not really a fire that you're handling. It's just what it's depicted as. And much like the friendship, magic of friendship, which is usually depicted as a pink or purplish flame, this is very much like that. And you easily obtain it.
Cool.
The elemental turns and looks at you. Razzle Dazzle, it is your turn.
What you think I'm not doing right now? Because I'm most definitely razzle dazzling it, and that's all I'm doing. I have no idea what's going on. I may have heard a scream, but I'm playing the fiddle right now. I have no idea.
You hear this? Thump.
I barely even hear that. Like I'm just like nice duck.
Quack, quack. You continue to rock on with the rock.
Yeah, with a rock.
Fabio, it is your turn.
Rock
I
out
will,
with your...
I will attempt to dance. Dancing is what I'm best at. Just to maybe show that I'm not an enemy. I will just dance
Sure.
in a peaceful way.
Go ahead. Roll me a charm.
What about my special skill dancing?
You may, yes. Where's the die for? Okay. It's clearly not looking at you, Razzle Dazzle. Or Fabio. It's clearly not looking at you or you're dancing. Goltar, it's your turn.
I am going to try to teleport kind of far away from that.
Currently, you're 50 feet down.
Oh, okay.
You're safe.
Well,
For now. Whatever safe means.
19 points of stamina down and save. Oh.
Can I rest?
In combat? No. You're
All right,
literally in
no.
combat right now. Yeah.
I'm just gonna hide here then.
Sure.
This is why we don't hop in dangerous portals.
This is what.
This is why we don't. This is why we jump. We look before we jump.
The air elemental, ignoring the effects of gravity, literally glides down and confronts poor Pinnacle. Pinnacle, this is where it attempts to grab you.
Well, let's try and avoid that.
Have to beat my 7.
Not happening.
It grabs you. You might know what's going to happen next. Pinnacle, it is your turn.
Well, I have a fairly good idea, yeah. What can I do to an air elemental to make it break its grip?
I mean, attempt to break its grip. Teleport? I don't know. What are you trying to do?
Yeah, teleport's not a bad idea.
Sure.
I'm going to see if I can teleport over to the portal.
Okay. That's a hell of a challenge because the portal's way over here, right?
Well, can I teleport? I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's that far, but maybe it's hard to tell on this map. I don't know. Maybe we just go over by that rock then, just moving in the direction of the portal.
So to be clear, the air elemental has you in its grip.
I know.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get out of. I really don't want to be, picked up and carried to 200 feet and dropped, because that would be unpleasant.
Yep. What do you do?
So I'd rather just teleport away.
Okay, you want to roll me teleport?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Come on.
You fail.
Ugh.
There should be two things connected to it, teleporting and your mind. Do you not have it?
Yeah, let me
Well,
pull it up really quick.
You're rolling. You're not rolling off the sheet. If you roll off the sheet,
It
then
should have everything, right?
It should be easier.
Well, no, I'm not rolling off. I just used the little dice roll over here.
You don't have teleport, by the way. You have object levitation, generate light, and then ice bolt.
Yeah, I really haven't added everything onto here. Because we should be getting one of these per session, as I understand it, or something close to that. At least if you attempted to use them. And that's kind of how I've been doing this, is adding them per attempt to use.
You should also be level 5, too.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well,
there are things to be added.
To be clear, you do not have teleport in your character sheet, so no teleportation. What else are you going to do?
Oh, there's nothing I can do.
I mean, you can do body, try to wiggle out.
Oh, well, I did that already, and that failed.
Okay. Razzle Dazzle, it is your turn.
Do I even know what's going on?
I'm pretty sure you do.
Do I kind of see what's going on? Like, the air elemental is,
Yeah.
Yeah, I see them slowly going up. My character's just like, oh, well, this is troubling.
Uh-huh. But you currently have the rock entertained right now, so what you going to do?
That might work.
Cha-cha choices.
Is it possible to turn the rock on the elemental?
Do you have speak with animal?
No, but I have the power of music.
Music does not make you go into combat.
Okay, never mind. My character is just like, well, I can't really do much else.
I mean, unless you could give me a historical example of provoking animals into attacking other things.
Oh, maybe not a
music.
historical example, but in Disney, that princess who sings
Disney
the bird,
Princess? Okay, alright.
the Shrek. I mean, she's singing to them, and that's kind of music.
You know what?
So
Sure. We'll do this. Sure.
You want me to roll for it, or
Of course,
because
yes, because you're trying to make the rock do something.
I'm trying to make the rock attack the spirit elemental.
Sure.
It's not gonna work, is it?
We'll try. Go ahead.
Can I use Razzle Dazzle? Razzle Dazzle.
Sure, why not? Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my
Its
god.
defenses. That's a die 6. Yeah, I didn't think so. The rock turns, right, and screams. It is on your turn. The rock flies over to the air elemental, who currently has poor Fabio, and attempts to grab the air elemental. Why not? 13.
All of a sudden, you just hear,
Yeah, my character is thoroughly terrified now.
So to be clear, the rock has the air elemental grabbed. The air elemental has poor pinnacle grabbed. So everybody's currently grabbed right now. Fabio, it is your turn.
Wait, no, I wasn't completely done yet. I want to describe the scene. So all of a sudden, you just hear, as you just slowly, as you see a pink Pegasus just slowly walk up. Hello! Well, welcome to my game.
So that's where you've been.
Fabio, it is your turn.
I head over to Coltair,
Sure.
and I get out some pony balm.
Excellent. Do you apply it to him?
Yes.
Obtain
shows
1 HP.
Well, how many is required?
You can only use it once per game.
Okay. Well, I will use it the one time.
Excellent.
Power of music.
Coltair, it is your turn. You've obtained 1 extra HP.
Can I try to fence the elemental? Swish it around with my sword?
Sure, yeah. Go ahead.
While the elemental is grabbed.
Yeah.
Elemental
Everything's
is
grabbed, everything,
grabbing. Yeah, it's great.
Where do I do that?
What
What do I roll for?
You're going to roll your special cutie mark, right? So open up your character sheet. You're going to select your cutie mark, special talent, fencing. And then
Oh, yeah.
roll. I will defend. Unfortunately, its insubstantial form easily fends off your fencing attack. Anything else?
No.
It's the air elemental's form. What's it going to do? It's currently grabbed. It is going to attempt to avoid the rock. Let's see here. Is this a body check? Yeah, it's a body check. Oh my god, it might do it. Let's see here. It's a void at a die 4. Oh yeah, critically succeeds. Just out of it's incorporeal, right? It literally just lifts itself out of the rock's grasp. With it comes poor Pinnacle. It goes up 50 feet and then drops poor Pinnacle.
Wait. Can't you allow him to make a grab at the rock's talon?
So it already did. The rock rolled a natural 1. Its insubstantial form rolled a crit on a 4. It literally just slides out of the rock's grasp.
Well, crap.
Pinnacle, you drop and you take 13 points of stamina damage as you fall upon the ground.
Wait.
No
Okay,
savings throw for falls.
Can I make an argument here? How is the air elemental grabbing Pinnacle, but still able to get out of the rock's grasp?
Well, the air elemental is incorporeal, right? So it has an ability called Avoidable, which is at a die 4.
Okay. But
Um,
how doesn't Pinnacle avoid the rock's grasp?
Well, the rock grabbed the air elemental. You told it to attack the air elemental, which it did, right? It grabbed a hold of it. That's its natural thing, right? The rock comes forward, grabs whatever it takes, and then bites it, right? That's what its natural attack is. It's grabbed a hold of it on its turn. However, because the air elemental has the ability to avoid it due to its natural defenses, its natural abilities, it simply slides out of it and goes up 50 feet and drops Pinnacle.
Okay.
Pinnacle, it is your turn. You're out at the bottom. The air elemental is 50 feet above you. Took 13 points of stamina.
Yeah.
The
Really
most
do need to-
fighting music possible.
It literally
Really
rolled a
need
1. I don't know. The rock rolled a 1.
Some kind of levitator slow fall spell for next time. Anyway, since it's up there, I'm going to go this way.
Okay.
Just about as fast as I can.
Easily. You doing anything else? You doing extra movement?
Well, yeah, we're going to keep moving and get as close as I can to this point, because that's the only exit I can think of. And if that's the key I need to open the gateway, then maybe it'll work.
Roll me a die 3. Let's see which light illuminates.
D3. Okay, let's see here. This seems as the advanced roller. Maybe I could do this then.
Excellent. On the other side of the portal, you see what appears to be a red glow.
Red. I don't know what to make of that, but okay. I'm
what
guessing
to make.
that's the fire challenge, so let's go through.
You can't on this turn.
Okay.
Wrestle Dazzle, it is your turn.
I'm still playing the song, you know. I'm like heating at the rock. The rock is still attacking the air elemental because I'm playing just such a tune. I don't know what kind of tune. It's kind of like war tune or like a battle tune, like you know, on YouTube those
A battle hymn?
yeah, battle hymn, but with a fiddle,
Okay.
and you just hear and my character is just going ah.
The rock attempts to grab the air elemental. Grabs a hold of it.
It's a
The rock grabs a hold of the air elemental.
right.
Fabio, it is your turn. They're both 50 feet in the air. What do you do, Fabio?
Now let's see. Now Colter is conscious, I would hope.
Yeah, he's still conscious, yes. He's got 2 HP now.
I'll see if I can telekinetically pull Pinnacle. Oh no, Pinnacle's free now, so no, there's no pony in the Elemental's grasp.
That's correct. Nobody is currently in the elemental's grasp. And
I think we should move on.
hawk now the rock still has the air elemental.
Rolling that 22.
I mean,
I don't want to
still a grapple.
I would say to Razzle Dazzle, tell the big bird to let it go.
No. That's your answer.
Well, that was easy.
The rock it will be killed.
That's debatable.
Koltar, it is your turn as they are debating amongst each other what they're going to do. The way to the portal is wide open as the rock and elemental fight in midair. What do you do, Koltar?
I'll just run over to the portal with him.
Excellent. The air elemental's turn. It attempts to escape. The rock. Holy crap! It escapes. And then it moves.
Of course it does.
Pinnacle, it is your turn.
Well, noticing that the air elemental is on its way, I'm going to quickly shout as loud as I can to my companions to get their butts over here and let's get through the portal, and then I'm going to leap through it.
Are you jumping through the portal?
Oh, yes.
Excellent. Come with me, Pinnacle. Roll me a body as an immense heat hits you.
Ugh. As predicted, yes.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Go ahead and
Good.
place yourself right here, Pinnacle.
Will do.
All right. Back to the party. Pinnacle steps through. Razzle-dazzle, it is your turn.
Slowly start backing up. It's been a pleasure. And she bows and runs the fuck away.
Are you entering the portal?
Yep, jumping right through.
You jump through the portal. Roll me a body as you enter. Oof, would you like to keep that?
Let me just change that.
This is 2 out of 3. Awesome.
I go again.
No, you can't. You've only get one reroll. You only get one reroll. Excellent. Okay, let's have a look-see.
My character starts burning alive.
No. Something starts burning, though.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
As you enter into this scene... Oh, wow, you don't? Yeah, you do. Roll me a die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Die 6.
Me?
Yep.
Just a 1 die 6.
Just roll me a d6.
Hold on. I remember the command. I got
Tell me how your saddlebags begin to catch on fire.
Oh no!
So, I obviously don't keep my my fiddle in my saddlebags. I keep it on my back where it should be. But my bells, all of a sudden, they just explode in fire. Like, so the things I had in there were cooking and disguise kit. The fiddle was kind of like on my saddlebag, and I like try to grab my fiddle out of the way and make sure that it's not burned.
To be clear, you put it out quickly. However, your saddlebags are now burnt.
That means anything.
Fabio, it is your turn.
It
Seeing
doesn't
as they're
mean-
running to the portal, I make a beeline for it and run.
Sure. Want to move? Move actions or...
I just run as far and as fast as I can.
Excellent. Roll me a body as you enter into the portal. Would you like to keep... Good.
Yes, I will spend a friendship token to re-roll.
All right, I obtain 1 token of darkness.
How can you do that? I thought you said that was only for if I had to spend 3 tokens. I'm only spending
No,
1
that's
to
if
re-roll.
collectively we spend 3 tokens.
It's collective. It's whenever
Aye.
players spend it, yeah.
Hey. Oh, come on, dice.
What'd you roll? What did you roll?
Ooh.
Okay, let's have a look-see at poor Fabio's equipment. Character sheet. All right, Fabio. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll me a die 8, Fabio. Five. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit! Your pony bomb catches on fire. Okay. Let's see here. It says one thing. Like that. Your stack of 7 pony bomb gets burnt. It has a 50-50 odds of not working. Worked. But I assume you put it out?
Yes, I do.
So the fires get to it, and that's what happens. Koltar, you're up next.
Gonna
Air
Hop
Elemental's
through.
looking at you. All right. Roll me a body. Of course, the fire plane. Excellent. Would you like to keep that?
will I die?
Maybe. Do you have equipment?
No.
If you don't have equipment, guess what's going to burn?
I won't keep it. Reroll.
Oh no!
Yeah, we all-
I am about to call hacks on this.
I need to give money to roll 20. Everybody goes,
This is
I
what we
hate to
call
tell you,
it.
but this
Game
is
God.
actually pretty
Dice God
normal.
don't like you.
No, this is the whole system just likes to have low rolls. It's very bad about that.
there we go. All right. Tell me that you have equipment, which I can burn.
No, I don't have any.
All right. Roll me a die 6. Take 2 points of fire damage as you catch on fire.
I'm dead.
You're unconscious.
Alright.
Oh, no.
So to be clear, you start off with 400 bits in which you can spend. on equipment. So this is what happens, right? As everybody runs through, all of your stuff like starts spontaneously catching on fire. As Koltar steps through, he literally ignites. Who's putting him out?
I'll put him out as best I can.
I use my wings to kind of beat the fire out of him.
Just don't fan the flames.
Not fan the flames, just like hit it. Like using it as a fire blanket, I guess you can say.
I guess.
So this is where we stop. So we catch on fire and everything else.
Everybody catches on fire. Yeah, that was interesting.
Okay. We will see you folks in the next episode. Crazy players. Bye.
All right.